Okay, quickly going to go over what we traded today. Before I get into that, I'll go over what happened in the SPY today. So far, that's significant. Looks like it's going to try to hold. But the key thing that happened today in the SPY was our bearish level on the chart was below 204. You can see lots of support 204. We kind of came down and tagged that 204 level and bounced pretty hard. Actually, pretty hard, definitely very hard right here on the 7th. And then came down, tested again, bounced again. And there was a bear flag here that resolved bullishly. All right, so your bear flag was right here. All right, you had a head fake. You had a head fake. When you cracked it, looked like it was going to come back and retest, and that's typically what happens. You're going to test, then retest, and break critical levels. That didn't happen. Back inside the flag, and obviously this is all because of the environment that we're trading is very news related. So that's the only reason that this has happened. Now, 209.83 was the level I've been telling the room. If we get above 209.83, again, the volume right here indicator, big move down. If we get a close above 209.83, which it looks like we're going to get today, I would begin to be bullish on the market again. And it looks like, again, things feel bearish. The news is very bearish, but the market, the Teflon market, we're weathering the storm, and it looks like we're going to be going right back up. Now, we could get caught in a range here, but with earnings coming up, there's going to be plenty of opportunity to make some money. There will probably be some movers, but the good news is the price action should be a little more fluid than it has been from this point forward. So price action yesterday, there was a couple names in the morning you could have made money on, a couple names today. Nothing crazy, but again, everything adds up. So kind of go over. So again, that's the key event that happened right here is the move above 209.83. Now, you got the move yesterday above 209.83, but closed 209.77. So in technical analysis, it's all about the close. If you don't close above the level, then it doesn't matter. Confirmation is the close above the level. All right. So kind of go over the trades I made today. eBay right here breaking out. This was actually on our morning watch list. This was not a huge trade at all, but it was on our morning watch list for a move above yesterday's high. Looking for a big breakout here. Some minor news out yesterday about their PayPal listing on the NASDAQ and all that stuff. So I was just kind of keeping an eye on it. And then news out this morning that their checks look good to beat earnings. So then I took a little position here.
Says additional
took a little position here right out of the gate, basically 63.75, stopped 63.49, 63.49, and was just kind of selling up into here. I was hoping it was going to be a bigger move. I thought, with this move right here, maybe we could have skyrocketed, but you never know, and that's why you got to have that stop in place, and you just want to be trading the right day charts. Market was in favor. Market was making higher highs, so we were on the right side of the market. And again, the day chart was breaking out, no resistance above, so I took a stab here. Save, which I mentioned was one of my favorite setups this morning. Mentioned it was one of my favorite setups for a short below 59, 58.99, and actually the actual level on the day chart was 59.50. All right, on Save, and I'll pull up another chart for you. So on Save, in between these lines that I have, so the level to actually short was 59.50, but I went ahead and did 58.99. I just wanted to make sure that we broke 59 because I didn't want to get caught 59.50 short and then go retest 60. So 58.99 was kind of the level I was looking at, and it had plenty of room to drop to the downside. But you can see this was the short level that we were watching on Save. So what I did on this was waited for this to pop up, make new highs. I thought it was just going to keep rallying up, and then as soon as it kind of started making lower highs and lower lows on this 5-minute chart, got short, covered into the lows, was trying to hold 500 to 2,000 to get some more money on, and when it kind of popped up right here, I covered the rest. But it was a decent trade. It was nothing crazy. My best name on the day was actually Twitter, and that was a real-time news call by JS Trader, and it was the news was on Bloomberg, the Bloomberg terminal was obviously hacked, that there was an offer to buy the stock. So I got long right here, and JS Trader had actually put a note in the room that the link was fake. I hadn't seen it, and I got long 2,000 shares, 37. When he told me that the news was fake, I kind of got out of my position. It was a 50-cent net gain of $1,000. So we waited for it to pop up, and we shorted actually up here on the fake, that the link was fake. People started noticing misspellings and things like that. Shorted up here, 38.50, and covered 37.50. Again, everything was made live. All the calls were made live. Very quick. Some of the news plays you got to be kind of quick on. But again, looking for those risk-reward opportunities. So I got lucky on the long. Had I seen that note, I wouldn't have been short till up here anyway. But I didn't see the note, which sometimes is going to work in your favor. But stocks rally all the time on bogus news, so didn't surprise me that I made money on it. Now, had I seen his note, he followed it right up with a note. I called my position, flipped short up here because the risk-reward up here, you're going to probably go if it turns out that the news is fake. And again, I only say probably because I've seen stocks rally on fake news even after it's been exposed that it was fake, and the stock continues to make highs. Amazon, an Ackman stake comes to mind. Ackman said it wasn't true. The stock was already up, and it just kept making highs all day. So again, a lot of times that's going to also depend on where the chart is. The Amazon chart, the day that I'm speaking of, happened to be breaking out. This chart right here didn't have a lot of room to go up. The day chart, lots of resistance here. So this wasn't really a break chart. Now, if it was up here 44, 45, and then if we found out the news was fake, maybe it got a little more bullish. But this was a very bearish chart for something like that to come out on and continue to rally. So it was a nice short up there. So that's all the trades I made today. Again, some days are going to be busier than others right now. It's still summer. Cannot wait for the summer to be over. It's been very, very dead. But hopefully we'll see you in the room tomorrow. It doesn't mean there's not money to be made. But it's, again, few and far between, kind of quiet during lunch. I'm probably done for the day. I'm just going to coast in. It's only lunchtime right now while I'm recording this, but probably just going to coast into the close, have a nice day going, and there's no reason to give any money back. So if you have any questions, you can email me, Kavan at tradewithkavan.com. Thanks.